Straight horn. He didn't want the fight to stop. Okay, his corner.
What's up, everybody? I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I've been out for a minute. I had COVID, but I'm back. So let's go. Let's just jump right into it. Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson. Now, first off, Shakur Stevenson is actually a good boxer, man. People can't deny that. I can't deny when I see somebody with skills. But first off, the only reason this fight is happening is because Bud Crawford is suing Bob Arum. Sorry, I'm getting some messages. He's suing Bob Arum, calling him a racist. So that's the reason Bob Arum is making this fight happen, because he doesn't want to seem racist. So he's giving the black guy, Shakur Stevenson, this shot at Oscar Valdez. And we all know race sells. So it's going to be basically the black American, African American, however you want to say it, against the Mexican, Valdez. So who do I think is going to win? You know, Shakur Stevenson is the better technical boxer, but he's never been tested. He's never been tested. And besides his DSLs, if you don't know what that means, look it up. Besides those, he ain't got nothing else going for him. He can't sell fights. Oscar Valdez is going to make that fight what it is. He's going to sell the most tickets. People are going to come to watch him, not Shakur Stevenson. It's Mexican, American, or just Mexican versus black. That's what sells. And, you know, man, like, it is what it is, but I got to stick with the Mexicans, man. I mean, I'm not full Mexican, but still. And I know even Shakur Stevenson's not even full Mexican, full African American or full black. He's, I think his dad is Puerto Rican, so he can kind of, but he's not claiming that. He's claiming the black side. And I'm just keeping it real. I don't care if you don't like it. If there's some black guys watching this that don't like it, I don't give a fuck. So whatever. But look, man, I think there's a lot going for both of these dudes. I think Shakur Stevenson has a slight advantage as the more technical boxer, but he has not been tested. He's not been hit. And I think in this fight, he's going to go back to his old ways and be a boring-ass fighter. Oscar Valdez is more of a people's champ. You know what I mean? He fights. He's been tested. He's been busted up, and he's came back. He has perseverance. He's just proved himself a lot more than Shakur Stevenson has. And boxing is so fucking corrupt. Like, it's ridiculous. I mean, the only reason this fight is happening and they're giving it to Shakur Stevenson is because of the Bud Crawford incident. You know, and if not for that, he wouldn't get this fight. You know? It could go two ways. Shakur Stevenson is going to probably resort to his old ways and play it safe and be make it a boring ass fight. And Oscar Valdez is going to come and do his thing unless he shows up like Jojo Diaz did with Devin Haney, and Jamal Herring showed up against Shakur Stevenson. In that case, Shakur Stevenson might put it on him. But if that doesn't happen and Oscar Valdez goes out there and puts the pressure on him, Madonna style, Shakur Stevenson's done. He won't make it past 6th, 7th round. You know what I mean? I just don't see. It's gonna be a good fight. But I'm leaning towards Oscar Valdez. Plus, you know, like it or not, I gotta stick with my people. You know, just like everybody else does. I mean, also another thing is, I don't know too much about Shakur Stevenson's, who's training him and all that stuff. Like, he's really not in the mix as far as like social media and talk. Like, he does talk a lot, but he can't even fucking spell. So why does it even matter? I mean, he can't even spell. He was talking about Pernell Whitaker and couldn't even spell sweet pea right. Anyways, I'm talking about his coaches and the people backing him. Like, that's gonna be a big deal because these fighters need support, and I think Oscar Valdez has that covered. He's with Eddie Reynoso, Canelo, and all them dudes, Andy Ruiz. So he has, and he has the people backing him. You know who's backing Shakur Stevenson? Who's gonna sell tickets for Shakur Stevenson? I mean, I know how a lot of these black Americans are. They don't show up. They don't show up to support their fighters with money. They support their black fighters on social media. I mean, even if you look at uh, Wilder, you know, most of his fans were Mexican selling tickets. There was barely any black people in the crowd, So Oscar Valdez has the better backing, the better support. He has Eddie Reynoso, Canelo, all that camp, plus all the Mexicans and Mexican Americans and white people who are low key racist and just want to see a Mexican beat a black guy, or on the flip, there's going to be some Americans who are on the borderline who don't want to seem racist, so they're gonna go for Shakur Stevenson. But in my opinion, we got more support. I see more support for Valdez, and you can't deny, like, Oscar Valdez is like been tested. That's the main thing. We have never seen Shakur Stevenson tested. I mean, all I believe a couple of his fights have been set up, you know. So I'm just keeping it real, and I'm just keeping. I could say a lot of things, like I'd whip his ass, like, straight up, but I'm gonna leave it to them because you know what I'm saying. Like, this is Oscar Valdez's fight, and I think he's gonna pull through for his race. Race sells. That's why they're doing this. That's why Bob Arum is doing this, because he knows race sells. And then after that, Mayweather is gonna do Gervonta Davis against probably Rolly Romero to keep it an in-house fight, just like they're doing. And once again, it'll be Gervonta Davis, a black guy, versus Rolly Romero, who's more of the brown, more of the brown or Spanish type fighter, because he does speak Spanish or whatever it is he speaks, but more of the Mexican Americans and Latinos are going to be, going for Rolly Romero over Davis, and of course the blacks and stuff like that will be going for Davis. So this is, man, it's all about race right now, and it's all about money. So other than that, man, I really have nothing to say. I'm just making this quick video because I've been out for so long with COVID, but I'm feeling better now, so I'm going to come back representing. You see my Teofimo Lopez shirt. I'm going to make another video about that pretty soon, about his upcoming fight with Zepeda, hopefully. And Teofimo's going to whoop that boy's ass. But in a nutshell, I got Valdez beating Shakur as long as it doesn't go the distance. If it goes the distance, I think Shakur might take it. If it doesn't go the distance, I see a late round stoppage. Valdez, unless Shakur runs and makes it a boring fight. But he won't fight like he did Jamal Herring. He's going to resort back to being a pussy and not fighting a good fight. And it's going to be boring. in that case. So that's how I think that's gonna go. But so sorry y'all, I'm coughing a little bit. But let's just close this out right now, man. I just wanted to make, you know, I've had some people messaging me on my channel and on Instagram asking when I was gonna come back and start representing again for my people, you know, and keeping it real, because I'm not like these other dudes, these other content creators, Punch Drunk, Money Brown, all them. Yeah, they're cool, but they never been in the ring. You can be a content creator and give your opinion, but I can give a professional opinion because I've been a professional boxer and a professional mixed martial arts fighter, so I know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about it. So I'm gonna do another video pretty soon here and break down the actual fight. But I just wanted to give everybody a video letting y'all know my opinions on what's going on. So to recap, I'm gonna say the only reason this fight is happening between Oscar Valdez and Shakur Stevenson is because of the lawsuit that Crawford's doing on Bob Arum, calling him racist. So Bob Arum's gonna make it clear his name by putting the black guy, Shakur Stevenson, versus the Mexican guy, Valdez, both undefeated, to give the people what they want, make them seem not racist. That's just the way it is. And like I said, in return, you're gonna see, mark my words, you're gonna see Mayweather is gonna put Gervonta Davis versus probably Rolly Romero. Mark my words. Keep them marked. Because Bob Arum is doing two top ranked fighters in-house. It's an in-house fight. And Mayweather will do the same thing, but under Mayweather Promotions, not for belts or anything like that. So that's what's gonna happen. And yeah, man, just, I'm not even doing all that click subscribe and blah blah blah. But if y'all want to send me some money, I'll put my Cash App on here, of course, and stuff like that. If y'all want to support me and anything y'all give me, I'm gonna go ahead and make it so that my content is better. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm using it for. You know what I mean? I love the support. My audience has been mainly Hispanics, Mexicans, Latinos, white. There's the Americans. There's a couple of African Americans that are supporting me, but I know what my audience is. I'm not trying to butter up to anybody. You know what I mean? I'm just speaking from the heart. I'm Mexican and Puerto Rican, so hey, I see all these black content creators and Mexican content creators and people who try to cater to both sides. I'm not like that. I'm not fake. I'm real. I'm realer than real deal Holyfield. Like, for real. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, for real. What I say, I mean. What I mean, I say. So, and that's just the way it's gonna be. So thank you everybody for watching. I am back. I'm Magno TV. Get ready for a real in-depth breakdown on the Oscar Valdez Shakur Stevenson fight coming up really soon. And don't forget, I said mark my words. I think Mayweather is going to try to compete with this by putting Rolly Romero versus Gervonta Davis pretty soon. It's going to be an in-house fight on them to compete with that fight. Watch. Boy. Peace, everybody. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Support your boy. Instead of giving money to all these other fake ass fools, give money to somebody who knows what they're talking about. Yeah. Brown pride, American pride. Peace. Albert Magno, iMagno TV. I'm out.